An article out today in Politico quoting a dozen Democratic legislators who say, Bernie, come on, let's wind this thing down. Come on, you've been in the race too long, up and at him. Now, they don't want to say you should quit because they don't want to piss off his voters, which I'll get to in a minute. There's strategy behind that, and that's very important, right? But at the same time, they want to tell him, shh, don't criticize Hillary, okay? Know your role. So let's look into it, see what we got here. Politico reports Democratic senators of all stripes are as impressed as they are surprised by Bernie Sanders' insurgent campaign. But the time has come, they say, for Sanders to start winding things down. Oh, the condescension dripping from that is wonderful. Oh, it's hard not to get pissed when you read something like that, right? Good job. A little pat on the head. Nice job, Bernie. Now run along and give us all your voters. Okay, again, we'll get to that in a second. They explain nearly a dozen Democratic lawmakers suggested in interviews that Sanders should focus more on stopping Donald Trump and less on why he believes Clinton's stance on trade, financial regulation, and foreign policy would make her a flawed president. In other words, www.shh.com. Don't criticize Hillary. Now, why would he focus his energy on fighting against Donald Trump? He's not running against Donald Trump right now. He's running against Hillary Clinton. And again, bow your head, know your role. Your job is to energize all these people, right? And then hand them over to us so that they could vote against Donald Trump and in favor of Hillary Clinton. Now, it would be annoying if you pointed out all of her problems. Cut it out already. By the way, those are also our problems. Ah, yes, they are indeed. We'll also get to that. First, let me give you some quotes from these politicians. Senator Claire McCaskill says, what's important is not whether or not he gets out, but how he campaigns. Explaining, hey, run against Trump. Don't attack Hillary Clinton, okay? So now this is the same Claire McCaskill who supported Obama over Clinton and has been on Hillary Clinton's enemies list, according to the same Politico in a different article. And now she's trying to make good. Hey, Hillary, no, I'm okay. I'm there for you. Remember when I hit Bernie Sanders and told him to shut up already in the middle of the campaign? Okay, very good, Claire, very good. Now we go to Harry. Senate Minority Leader Harry Reid. On when he's going to get out, not if, but when he's going to get out, according to Reid, he says that's something he's going to have to decide. She's going to be the nominee. Okay, well, the establishment says so. Sorry for disrespecting you by voting. Okay, Politico explains, Sanders has repeatedly dismissed Clinton supporters as part of the establishment, which Democratic senators interpret as showing disrespect for them. To which I say, goddamn right it is. So if you feel disrespected by that, well, sad day for you. So you are the establishment. You have been for Hillary Clinton, who is clearly an establishment candidate. A lot of you have the same problems with those issues on trade, financial regulation, foreign policy. A lot of you voted for those wars. A lot of you want to let corporations do whatever they want in TPP and override our sovereignty and get rid of our environmental laws. And the list goes on. And then, oh, I'm sorry, do you feel disrespected? No. Here's the disrespect. The one that you show towards the voters. When you pretend to be progressive, when you need their votes, and then you get into office, you go, okay, now, corporations that donated to me, how can I help you? See, that's disrespectful. Okay. Politico explains, at the same time, Democrats need to tread carefully in how they treat Sanders. His legion of followers will be critical to Clinton getting elected, not to mention scores of Democratic Senate and House candidates. You see, that's the strategy all along. Hey, Bernie, good job. Get all these young people, actual liberals, get them all riled up, people who get their news from online and know how corrupt we are, and then just hand them over to us. Hand them over to us. Know your role, Bernie. Know your role. You're on notice, okay? What we expect you to do. Now, again, they don't want to be too harsh on him, though. That's why they're not saying get out right away. They're just saying don't ever criticize Hillary Clinton. Because remember, we got to corral those guys and bring them into the Democratic Party. To do what? What are you going to do with them? Are you going to be against TPP? No. Are you going to do anything to get money out of politics? No. Are you going to do any of the things that we expect you to do? any of the things that Bernie Sanders is promising, breaking up the big banks. Are you guys going to break up the big banks? No. You know you're not. You know you're not. So, but Bernie, make sure you trick your voters into supporting the Democratic Party establishment, and don't call us the establishment. Okay, now, two politicians give you a sense, a little bit clearer sense that that's the direction that they're going. Senator Jeanne Shaheen from New Hampshire. It's good for Sanders to continue to raise the concerns that people have, but I think it ought to be in the context of this is the difference between the Democrats and Republicans in this race. Why don't you make that case? Aren't you a Democratic senator? Why don't you tell me the difference between Democrats and Republicans? Often, I see a lot of similarities. You like to use these things as to get right. Oh, wait. We're going to need a liberal Supreme Court nominee. Make sure you bow your head and vote for a Democratic Party, okay? And then what did Obama do? That was one of his main reasons for voting for Obama. Okay, great. We vote for Obama. And he put two liberals on the Supreme Court, okay, especially on social issues. On corporate issues, a lot of them vote with the corporations. That's why this is the most pro-corporate Supreme Court in United States history. But now he puts Merrick Garland up. The guy doesn't believe in getting money out of politics. He's voted with Citizens United. He doesn't believe in a great number of progressive ideas and philosophies. In fact, the only one that anybody could find and keeps quoting over and over is that once he chastised the NRA. Wow! He's got one progressive position. Well, we presume he's pro-choice. We don't even know that. But we do know that he voted with Dick Cheney on taking away habeas corpus rights from the Guantanamo detainees. That's rights not only in our Constitution that date back to the Magna Carta. So if you've got a pro-Dick Cheney Supreme Court justice that a Democratic president gave us, tell me again the difference between Democrats and Republicans. You see, if there was a real difference and you guys voted that way, well, we wouldn't need to support Bernie. We'd support all of you. But you aren't there. And you think you're so clever. And you're going to trick everybody into thinking, oh, man, not only to hold your nose and vote for Hillary Clinton if that's what it comes to in the general election, but get excited. Yeah, good luck with that. Senator Brian Schatz says from Hawaii, I think that Senator Sanders has built a movement. By the way, that movement existed. He has just coalesced it. And that whatever happens, the two big tribes of the Democratic Party will be able to unite at the convention and be so much stronger. God, man, there's no end to their condescension. They think you're children. They think, oh, we're the adults here, we're the serious ones. We know Hillary Clinton is, of course, going to agree with the Republicans on all the corporate positions. Oh, minimum wage, yes. She says it's too low. Well, does she want to go as high as Bernie Sanders? Of course not. TPP, she spoke out in favor of 45 times. Now, in the primary, she says she's against it. You think she's going to be against it when she's president? Well, how much do you want to bet that she's for TPP when she's president? If that's what it comes to, okay? So we're not the ones with too little information. That's, oh, millennials, please. They don't know what they're talking about. No. You guys are the ones that programmed everybody with the propaganda on television. No, the people that get their news online, which a lot of the younger voters are, have access to actual information, real information. We know what Hillary Clinton's positions are. We know what Bernie Sanders' positions are. We know what your positions are. That's what drives you crazy. So, I don't know to what degree Bernie Sanders supporters will vote for Hillary Clinton if she's the nominee. I do know that the idea that this establishment has that, oh yes, well, we give these little kids a pat on the head and a little bit of candy, and then they'll come into our van and they'll love the establishment and be excited to be one big team, is not going to happen. Because that movement actually, this is what you don't get. It isn't about Bernie Sanders. And if Bernie Sanders said, hey, Hillary Clinton is wonderful, Claire McCaskill is wonderful, every Senate Democrat is wonderful, and you guys should support them in their efforts to make sure TPP gets passed, as an example, or that the big banks are not broken up, as an example, well, then he would lose the movement. See, we're not like you guys. We don't believe in a cult of personality. We're not knuckleheads with low information that we got fed from television. The movement exists and attach itself to Bernie Sanders because Bernie Sanders has a record of 40 years of honesty and fighting for those same principles. Now, if he violates that, Well, the movement isn't going to be with him. You think you could just, like their standard operating procedure. Well, we have a politician that's a bit of a problem. Well, let's bribe him and let's, find a way to entice him into bringing his voters to us, and then we'll do whatever the hell we want. That's not how it works. No. We're not on notice. Bernie Sanders isn't on notice. You're on notice. We're paying attention to everything you do and every vote you do. And the Democratic Party that thinks, oh, we'll just belittle, condescend to liberals and progressives and trick them into voting for us, those days are over.